So we were searching for something really efficient to actually curate content. So we will have more time for creating content as well. So this is, we came across ContentStudio, which was time and lifesaver.
Okay, guys, good afternoon. This is Adil from ContentStudio, and we've got James and Agata from Cruise Creative Digital. So welcome, you guys. You can say your hello.
Hi,
Hello,
how you doing?
How are you?
Perfect. So let's start this interview. Let me first start that how we actually, called them up today. They wanted to share some of the feedback from their experience, that how they're leveraging their the platform using for their services, and they're providing different social media services, marketing services, video marketing services. So it's our pleasure, James and Agata, to have you interviewed today, and I would appreciate if you just start off with explaining everything that you're doing since last year, and what are your business goals, and what is your business about, and how you're actually how did you purchase ContentStudio?
Yeah, well, we're a social media management service, and we're based on the sunny island of Tenerife in the Canary Islands, situated, floating somewhere in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, off Africa, if you want to be really that specific. So we're a social media management agency, and fundamentally what we do is we basically offer our services to small to medium businesses. We know social media, we understand that social media management is important for those type of businesses, but also we understand that we need a high level quality to get good quality engagement on board for social media businesses.
Yeah, and also at this time in life, well, 2020, I think that more and more companies understand the power of social media marketing for their own business, because that was the only way to market themselves. So we are helping all of those people also to move from just being a local business to being a little bit more global business, and to create awareness of their business online, which we know is super important, both by social media management, power of video, and so on.
Beautiful answer. So Agata, you both tell me that what was your thought, what was your challenge when you actually came into our channel and you purchased the product, and what was your vision at that point of time?
Yeah, well, when the pandemic hit, of course, everything changed. And for us, especially living on the tropical tourist islands, sadly, a lot of businesses were closing. So we had a little bit of hard time, because we basically lost a lot of all of our clients, really. So we put our head down and we started thinking about restructuring and how to work in a little bit different way. And of course, with social media management, there is one part which is content creation, which we already had done. But there's also another part with content curation, and of course with planning everything that comes with it. So we were searching for something really efficient to actually curate content, so we will have more time for creating content as well. So this is, we came across ContentStudio, which was time and lifesaver.
And I think we understand that small businesses, they understand that social media is important, but they don't really have the time to cover all bases. So certainly what we understood from local businesses here with Tenerife, if they needed to manage Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, etc., they didn't really basically have the time. And that's really where our business came into play, but also finding a tool like ContentStudio enabled us to curate content as well as create engaging content for that business and push it out in a streamlined and efficient way by using ContentStudio. So for us, finding ContentStudio was a lifesaver for our business, but it also gave us an absolute key tool for delivering content for the businesses that we work with.
And scheduling.
Okay, so it's helpful in terms of managing your clients and setting a right process for it.
Exactly, yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And I would also appreciate if you just, since I told you that this video is going to be shared with up to 60,000 people in the next month or so. So we are running just a campaign to keep our people informed about everything else that is using Content Studio and what are the things that are working best for them. So eventual goal of these interview, we are just conducting is to just help people. So share awareness. There are things that you're using some other business may not have encountered or may not have strategized for that particular feature. So also I would appreciate if you just go ahead and share your screen and show us your account. What have you set up? Because we are not authorized to. So a lot of people, they actually may get it beneficial for their own brands, or maybe the clients that they are willing to work with, or the services they are providing. So also explain in a way that how you are actually leveraging this platform for your clients as well. So they're more than 40% of our clientele is basically using it for other businesses, just like yourselves.
Yeah, no, that's no problem. We, as I said before, we find this absolutely fantastic tool. It's got absolutely everything. It's got absolutely everything, but at the same time, it's like there's probably so much more we can do with it as well. So it's a real, I can't say so much about this, but it's fantastic. And we're probably only scratching the surface, but what it does for us, what we're actually utilising out of it is so beneficial.
Okay, of course, there's a whole bunch of features, and of course it's impossible for us to explain all of them in 15 minutes. But I would more likely to see that how you would use it or how you are using it for your clients. And in this workspace, you've got around 4 social accounts: Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter, and your business page on Facebook. So that's cool. So you use it for content scheduling. You schedule images or posts for your Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn ahead of time. Might be I saw lots of posts and content Agata is sharing, and you are sharing too on LinkedIn. So that's cool.
Yeah. No, there's a couple of areas that are absolutely key for us. The first one is we use, if we're just ad hoc browsing, I could be, everyone does it. We'll browse off. I might go and read the news. But I might also find a very interesting piece that I might want to and think to myself, that's a really nice piece of content that I'm reading there. Could be a nice blog article, could be a video on YouTube. And then think to myself, that actually could be a beneficial bit of content for my clients or for our own business. And what I tend to do is I tend to then save that off into a application called Pocket.
Pocket, yes, it's to manage your content feeds, content
exactly.
Yes, we do have integration with Pocket as well.
Yes, and this is what I find absolutely fantastic. So I can go elsewhere. I can go on my mobile phone because I've got Pocket on my mobile phone, and it could just be general ad hoc viewing of blog pages or news items, you name it. Just your general day-to-day browse. But if it's content related to my business, I'll save it off to Pocket. But the assistant for me, I mean, yours is automation on the recipes, but for me, the assistant is fantastic. Of course, we can search for, if I wanted to have something related to digital video marketing.
So people, we've got a conflict. Agata likes automation way more, and James is in the favor of assistant.
We use both, but the first thing that I said was automation.
Okay, so using assistant, you've been using different keywords that are related to your business, and you are just finding the right content right away, and you schedule it in the box.
Yeah, exactly. So if I've saved up an article, which I did do this morning, and I'm sure it was to do with video marketing. Yeah, that would.
It's pulling your feeds that you have in Pocket. That's cool. You have integrated your Pocket account. You're monitoring and scheduling all of your Pocket feeds right here using Composer module. That's cool.
So this morning I was reading a couple of articles. One was 7 steps to creating compelling Instagram videos. So I saved that off Pocket. I know when it comes back later on.
Blah blah blah. Change it for different platforms, which is really really good because you can use different tags as well. because of course every social media platform has a different rules.
And just thinking about it, the one thing I love about this as well, which of course I know they've started to use hashtags in Facebook a little bit more, but you know this, hashtags are always working differently in each platform.
Yes.
Big plus here. Oh, there's two big pluses here. Yes, we can customize the content for each channel, but guess what I do as well? Is I've got my saved hashtags. Yeah. And I can pick the relevant hashtag without having to type, like, well, especially with Instagram, you've got 30 hashtags. I don't want to type out 30 hashtags.
Yeah.
So for me, that's a lifesaver. So Content Studio, straight away, the biggest plus is it's an absolute time saver.
Wow, so that's a good word. It's an absolute time saver. Yeah, you made it simpler for everybody.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect. And this one last question I have. So if someone comes and asks, what is that one feature that you like the most, you both, about ContentStudio?
Well, I would say automation.
Okay,
I love
that's
automation
cool.
as well.
Perfect. Yeah. So we've got 7 automation recipes.
Sorry?
We've got 7 automation recipes. Which one of those you like the most?
We just let's go to the automation.
Yeah. The article links to social media.
So you love to share and create campaigns, pulling your keywords, building your query, and you're pulling the right targeted content for your social media. That's cool. So you've got 4 automation campaigns.
Yeah.
You have actually.
So we've got one there for our Twitter account.
Yes.
And our topic is social media tips. So literally every day on autopilot. When I say autopilot, if no one's using ContentStudio, then autopilot, you don't touch it. Well, obviously you touch it first to set it up, but then you just leave it, let it run, and sit back and reap the rewards.
Yeah, and it's pretty good actually in finding, if you're gonna search your tags and secondary tags and everything to curate content very well. So you can choose also to accept every single article, or you can just let it flow.
Okay, perfect. So thank you very much for your feedback and detailed walkthrough of all the things that you're leveraging using ContentStudio and how it's saving your time. So in simple words, the founder of Cruise Creative Digital, they have left the feedback with ContentStudio that it's an absolute time saver. So
it's a time. Do you know what? As well, it's a time saver for us, but we also leverage that onto our customers as well.
Yeah.
For your clients.
Yeah, the customers. It works hand in hand. So the customers see the benefit from it as well.
Perfect. Okay, I really appreciate you both taking our time today, and we'll meet you next. I mean, of course, we'll be having more of these webinars, and I would appreciate if you just come over once you've got some new milestones, and then we'll get you guys on. And I'm sure you're gonna be really doing and rocking and rolling this out in a few months. And keep using ContentStudio. Keep discovering new features. We are consistently adding some exceptional modules and features. In order to just recently, we have integrated Instagram analytics. We are also working out on Instagram direct posting as well. We are integrating Zapier. So there's a lot coming up. Always have a check.
Perfect.
Can't wait for that. Can't wait for Zapier.
Yeah. So goodbye from our side. And these 2 founders, do look for Cruise Creative Digital, and these guys are doing pretty cool. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye-bye.